be here. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, I tell you. Oh, Lord. Sports Connection.
Oh, Lord, that's right. Let's strap it on.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Oh, yeah, before we get started, the biggest game of the week. Y'all are picking Florida State and Clemson this week.
Florida State and Clemson.
That's the best. That's number 3 against number 17, the biggest game of the week.
Clemson is going to walk their tail.
No, I had to mess with y'all on that one. But no, it's going to be LSU with Alabama, so let's have it, Mal.
I was going to say, Clemson's going to take them hostage. It's not even be pretty over there.
So what you got, Mal?
Bad as I hate to, I'm going to go 24-20 to beat Louisiana State University.
All right.
Okay.
What about Shelly? She got one?
Yeah, Shelby said 34-30 Alabama.
34-30 Alabama.
Okay. What about
24-20 LSU.
All right, man. I'll call y'all back by tonight.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
you? 24-20 LSU.
Yeah, LSU. 24-20 LSU. Sports Connection.
Hey, Jamie.
Hey, how's it going?
All right. Hey, Drew looks younger, but he ain't near it.
No, he ain't.
Yeah.
Thank
But
you.
hey, man, this is Drew. Y'all have a good show, man. Looks like you're going to have a good. I'm going to put my sister on, let her give her picks here.
All right, appreciate it.
Hey,
Hey, all right.
I've got Alabama 27 and LSU 24. And George has LSU 28 and Alabama 25. And Mother, she's got Alabama 21 and LSU 6. She's got faith in them.
All right.
You got to keep the
Okay,
faith. Keep the faith.
Thank you. Y'all have a good night.
Okay.
Sports Connection.
I'd like to give my picks. This is Brittany.
All right.
How you doing,
Got
Brittany?
28 to 21.
28 to 21 who?
Bama on all of it.
28 to 21?
Yeah.
And Bryson Pardue 38 to 28.
What was that again? We had a beat.
38 to 28.
38-28 Bama. Okay.
William Peoples 17 to 14.
17.
Okay.
Sandy Peoples 35-24.
What was that again, ma'am?
35 to 24. Sandy Peoples.
Okay.
And Hope Peoples 24-17.
What was that last one now, Brittany?
Hope Peoples 24 to 17.
24, 17. Okay.
All right.
We
Yeah.
got it.
Appreciate
All right,
it.
y'all have a good
All
night.
right, you too. All right. Yeah, man. Well, I guess we'll go again.
Well, here we go.
Sports Connection.
Hey, guys.
Hey, how's it going, Greg?
All right. We got 2 scores.
All right.
First, my mom, Ann, 17 to 13. Okay, and for mine will be Alabama 35, LSU 23.
Boy. Well, Greg, how you been doing this week?
All right, how you?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I tell you what, it gets busy, don't it, at the beginning of the show?
Yeah.
Well, all right, man. I appreciate you. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide,
You
roll.
too,
All
man.
right. Sports Connection. Hello?
Hello?
Hey,
Hey,
what's going on?
not much. How's it going?
Good. Marching you.
I hear you. What you got, John?
I'm finding Monday's edition for the Alabama LSU.
All right, what you got? LSU who? What?
What was the score now?
I'm gonna say Alabama 35.
45?
Yeah.
45. Okay.
and LSU 17.
All right.
You picking a blowout.
Yeah. I'm give 'em a nudge, Dixon, while I got you on there.
All right, your dad's
Yeah, Wayne. So,
Wayne Self. Okay.
yeah. His will be totally 7 to 17.
Okay.
All right. All right. We're getting another
Thank
beat.
you, John.
Appreciate it, John. Have a good
Roll
night. Roll
Roll
Tide.
Tide.
Roll Tide. Sports Connection.
Yes, this is Rebecca Warren. I just want to call in my pick.
All right. Rebecca who?
Warren, J-U-A-N.
Yeah, John. Okay.
What?
Rebecca John.
Okay.
Okay.
41-32 for Alabama.
Okay.
I hear you.
And then I want to put Zoe Jackson and put her 41-31.
Let's see here. 41 to 31.
Yes,
Okay. And that was Zoe Jackson.
yes.
Okay. Roll Tide. Thank you for calling.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Thank you. All right. Now we're gonna go over the weekly winners for last week. Well, I thought we was, but anyway,
Right.
we'll
Everybody
Sports
wants to talk
Connection.
to us.
Yeah, we'll have time to talk. Sports Connection.
You can talk after I get there, Jamie. This is Donald. I'm going to go Alabama 38, LSU 35.
38-35. All right. I don't see 38-35. Sounds good, sir.
All right, man. Roll Tide.
Roll
Roll
Tide.
Tide.
Donald Norris. Sports Connection.
Yo,
Hey,
Hello.
what's up, Rudy?
yeah.
Rudy Senior.
How about 30 to 20, Alabama?
I don't know if anybody got 30, 20. It sounds like the way I had that. Anybody got 30? No. Okay, yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Thank you for calling.
Okay.
But yeah, the weekly scores from last week, actually tonight we've got 2 winners tonight. I went through, and I'm going to tell you a situation. Depending on who you pick, this one person, if she had went the opposite way, would have been 2 points off. But now how she went, she's 18 points off. And I'm going to start with that one. Terry Stearns, she picked Auburn 27 to 17, Ole Miss. If she would have picked the Ole Miss 27-17, she'd have been 2 points off. Since she picked, Ole Miss 17, that's 10 points off that score, and 9 points on the Auburn. Well, 8 points. So she's 18 points off. Okay, now, so when y'all do your scores, that's how we pick them because you go by who you picked on their scores, not the other scores. Okay, we had let's see who we had. We got Rose Scott. She was 6 points off. We had George Pierce was 6 points off. Let's see, Pam Lannis was 6 points off, and then we had 2 of them at 5 points. We had Johnny Estes with 5 points off, so he gets 1 point, and the other one is going to be William Peoples. You was off 5 points, so now that puts William in the lead with 3 points. So when you run it down, you got William with 3, Sandy with 1, Mal with 2, Hope with 1. Let's see, you have Bryson with 1, Ann Boyette 1, and now Johnny Estes with 1. So, but like I say, even being up, 3, it don't make no difference because anybody here can hit the right score and be tied next week with him. So it's like I say, William knows how it goes. He knows he's not in the clear until he gets up about 5 ahead of everybody. Then he can kind of like kick back and take that cigar and just wait for the season to roll on out. But until then, I mean, he's not no clear because we've seen it over the last couple of years doing this. Especially with Greg. Greg we thought he was out there, out of nowhere. Next thing you know,
Wow.
he hits it right on the nail head. There's 2 points. He hits it. He hits another one. That's 3 points. He hits another one, 4 points, and he was a yearly winner. And he started out like right now with nothing. He did that last year. It was nothing. And within like 3 games, he jumped ahead of everybody. So I'm just saying,
You never know.
you never know. You just every week you need to come with your game. You don't need to, be slacking or anything. But like I say, there's a lot of good pickings, and that's every week. I mean, you just can't ask for nothing better. Sports Connection.
Jamie, this is Ann. Was I not off 5 points last week?
No. Let's see. Let's see. 17 to 24. So let's see. Let me add that up at a commercial, and then I'll get back with you after that, because we're kind of like on time and stuff. But let me recheck that, and then after our first segment, because we're fixing to go to a commercial right now, and then we'll be right back, and then I'll let you know here in just a minute.
Okay.
So, all right, we're going to go to our first commercial break, and then we're going to come back with some high school scores. We still got, Mal's calling in, and, with some more information. We're going to talk about this last week games, and we'll be right back. World Series and everything.
A
So,
lot.
we'll be right back.
Drew, it seems like it's a jungle out here. Where are you buying your gasoline?
Man, I'm fueling up at the Hackleburg Panther Mart. These high gas prices make me want to scream.
Well, how competitive are they?
About 10 cents average on the gallon, and you can get a good cup of joe and a meal to go.
Coffee, food, cheap gas? I'm sold.
Hey, brother, it's all about economics.
At CIS Home Loans, we are a full-service mortgage bank with over 25 years of experience. We specialize in helping our customers achieve their goals. Whether you are buying a new home or refinancing your existing home, CIS can help you make it a reality. At CIS, the relationship we form during the loan process are as important to us as your business. Contact us on the web at CISHomeLoans.com or toll free 800-844-4845 or just stop by the office at 851 North Military Street, Hamilton, Alabama. We look forward to meeting you.
People's Trust Bank. It's our bank. Do you need a CD, a checking, a savings account? Do you need a loan for a house or that perfect automobile that you've found? Check with a facility that facilitates. The staff and management at People's Trust Bank invite you to come by and allow them to work for you. That's People's Trust Bank in Hamilton and Hackleburg, Alabama.
CJS Wholesale in downtown Hackleburg with new shipments arriving weekly and daily specials. Just look at what you can find in our store. Very expensive coffee for just a few bucks. And with this wide selection of canned goods at this price, you might as well be stealing it. Juice, cereal, breakfast items, candy, and beef jerky, all at our everyday low price. We also carry good cookware, small home appliances, indoor and outdoor home decor items, Like us on Facebook. Come by and see us today in the old downtown Hackleburg area at CJS Wholesale, where we'll beat the daylights out of the prices that you're used to.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
All right, we back. Okay. I was sitting here.
Locked and loaded.
I tell you. Yeah, and you was right. You was 5 points off. I overlooked. I'm so sorry. So I went ahead and put you down. So now you've got 2 points. So you got you got Mal with 2, you with 2, and Williams got 3. So Sports Connection. I call back. But yeah, we got I got it straight now. But like I say, everybody's human. So and when you got like 40 picks and scores and stuff, it's very easy to overlook something. So I appreciate everybody, write your scores down, and if I'm wrong, correct me. I mean, I'll make it right. Sports Connection, hello?
Yes, I'm calling back in for Clifton Abbott.
Okay, Clifton
He's
Abbott.
wanting to put in 45-24 for Alabama.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for calling.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go over some of the high school scores now. You had Spain Park 24, Bessemer City 6, Adamsville 28, Lauderdale County 21, Asheville 41, Pisgah 26, Athens 55, Deshler 7, Auburn 24, Demopolis 16, Austin 28, Bob Jones 20. Baker 41, Davison 20, Brantley 55, Goshen 48, Carbon Hill 41, Lynn 22, Central Coosa 46, Horseshoe Bend 41, Central Florence 38, Columbia 14. You had Clark County 26, Leroy 7, Demopolis 45, Falkville 35, Donahoe 28, Coosa Christian 6, East Lawrence 28, West Morgan 26. Sports Connection.
Hi.
Hey, how are you, Pam?
LSU 34, Alabama 27.
Pam Lanes. Okay.
Okay, and for my mom, Evelyn Scott,
Okay.
Alabama 27, LSU 17.
Okay.
It was nice seeing you in church Sunday.
Oh yeah. I'm glad the ceiling didn't fall in.
Well, you've been there the last 3 Sundays.
I know I've been there 2 in a row.
Alrighty.
Hey.
Bye.
All right, bye. All right. Yeah, and tonight I was gonna say I've got a cheese pizza from Jack Rabbit Slim's. We got a small chicken dinner from Smoking Jay's Barbecue, a one large topping pizza from Pizza Hut. I've got 2 little pocket knives, good little stocking stuffers to the winter.
Yes.
I've got this Alabama National Championship tin, and it also pretty neat. It even has potato chips in it with the Notre Dame and Alabama score on it.
Well, there you go.
It's a little it's got the score and stuff on it. It says Roll Tide.
It sure does. That's awesome.
And then on top of that, it ain't just that. You actually have, I don't know if I can get the darn lid back on it.
Like Fort Knox.
You got Daniel Gaddis, one of my best buddies, that played on the Alabama team last year. He autographed the top up, so somebody's going to win that. So
that's very nice.
That's a nice piece right there. All right, callers, just keep calling in. I'm going to keep running down some scores. Okay, we had East Limestone 34, North Jackson 33, Elkmont 45, Clements 31, Etowah 41, St. Clair 0, Fairview 49, Vinemont 20, Fort Payne 27, Anniston 26, Francis Marion 44, Calhoun 20, Gardendale 61, Pelham 12, Glencoe 38, Cleveland County 20, Good Hope 41, Hansville 21. Sports Connection.
This is Rick Jr.
All right.
24-14, Alabama.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, that worked, Junior. All right.
Thank you, Rick.
Yeah, Rudy, Junior. All right, you had Gunnersville 37, Albertville 0, Haleville 31, Lawrence County 7, Hanley 28, Central Clay 7, Hayden 49, Curry 0, Headland 22, Abbeville 14. Sports Connection.
Oh, this is Shaylin.
Shaylin.
Josh.
No, she thought Josh Woods.
Oh, Josh Wood just come.
My dad is 21 to 23. LSU.
Say it again. 20 what?
21 to 23.
21 and LSU 23. Okay.
LSU.
Yeah, LSU 23 and Alabama 21.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Next.
My mama will be Latina Lynn, 13 to 9, Alabama.
That's field goal kicking.
Yeah.
It could be it though.
Mine is 27 to 21, Alabama.
There you go, young lady.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Just for me and my mama.
All right. Well, hey, thank you for calling. Bye.
Bye-bye. Roll Tide.
All right. Had Hoover 38, North Marion, Florida 14. Hubbardville 41, Tharptown 6. Linden 38, Dora 24. Madison Academy 27, Briarwood Christian 22. Maplesville 41, Sweetwater 0. Meek 62, Sumter Christian 32. Millery 20, Choctaw County 18. You had Moody 21, Arab 7. Mountain Brook 17, Huffman 0. Piedmont 30, Aniana 0. Prattville 34, Valley 7. Randolph County 35, Beulah 0. Red Bay 52, Marion County 16. Red Bay's got a good team this year. They're undefeated. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised they don't win state.
How about Russell here?
Russell 6, Coleman 0.
Russell's quarterback is a sophomore, and seen him play, and he's a standout quarterback.
Sardis 36, Boaz 29. Sports Connection.
Hey,
Hey.
Terry Stern.
Hey, Terry.
I'm calling my pick.
Okay.
35 to 28, Alabama.
All right. Anybody else?
And Amber Harden, 24 to 19, LSU.
24 to what now?
19.
LSU. Okay. Is that all, Miss Stern?
Kathy Engel,
Okay.
27 to 23, LSU.
27, 23 LSU.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
I appreciate
Thank
it.
you for
Good night.
calling.
Call back. All right, we had
There it is.
Sports Connection.
Yes, I like to call mine and my daddy's scoring.
Okay, give it to us.
Okay, mine, Gina Durham's is 17-14, Alabama.
17-14, Gina Durham.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I got Floyd Long, he wants 28-23.
Well, I'll tell you what, on yours, Gina, we already have a 17-14 Alabama, Mr. William Peoples. So you'd like to change yours?
Yeah, do it 17-16.
17-16, and okay. And what was your father scored his name?
Floyd Long.
Floyd Long, okay.
28-23, Alabama.
23, and let me check that one real fast. Okay, looks good.
All right.
Very good.
Appreciate it. Thank
Roll
you.
Tide.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go Tide.
All right. You had Scottsboro 45, Madison County 21, Shows Christian 14, Mars Bible School 13. That's up there by the mall, ain't it?
Yep.
They just started, didn't they just start their football?
They haven't had it long.
It was last year, I think they started.
Right.
And they did pretty good for the
Their
first year.
basketball, I played against them in basketball now.
They've always been good at basketball. Sipsey Valley 21, Hale County 6, Vina 42, Holy Spirit 14, Weaver 45, White Plains 14. Let's see, West Limestone 39, Ardmore 21, West Point 49, Priceville 21, Williamson 28, Gulf Shores 20, Winston County 40, Aston 12, A.L. Johnson 32, Greene County 30, Billingsley 44, Montevallo 34, Carver Birmingham 18, Jackson Olin 7, Colbert County 62, Brooks 28, Collinsville 34, Valley Head 16, Cordova 36, Corner 16, Dallas County 41, Southside Gadsden 14, Daphne 27, LaFleur 6, Decatur 35, Oxford 14, Decatur Heritage 54, Woodville 12, Florence 31, Huntsville 21, Gordo 53, Pickens County 0. You had Hackleburg 26, Phil Campbell 12, Hartselle 27, Hazel Green 21, Holly Pond 49, Cold Springs 41. You had Hope 14, Brookwood 13, R.A. Hubbard 33, Bree 13, J.B. Penton 47, Susan Moore 14, James Clemens 41, Hamilton 7, Lincoln 44, Childersburg 13, Locust Fort 21, Hoax Bluff 20, McAdory 35, Centerpoint 10, Martin Jordan 58, Fayette County 36, Mumford 35, Talladega 0, Muscle Shoals 28, Buckhorn 0, Northridge 30, Walker 0, Oak, a bunch of zeros on Thursday night game. Oakman 32, Barry 14, Ramsey 43, Woodlawn 8, Realtown 41, Locapoca 7, Lochapoca 7, Rogers 34, Sheffield 14, Sac 64, Lafayette 34, Sand Rock 16, Cedar Bluff 13, Sargent 41, South Lamar 34, West End 48, Appalachian 15, Wilton 35, Hatton 7, and the last one, Winfield 62, Lamar County 12. So I tell you what, it's and then this week, like I say, right after the show here, the Fayette game for all the Fayette people, you'll be able to watch the game, from last week. So just stay tuned after the show. But yeah, then like I say, playoff starts. It starts this week, and Hamilton, I believe they play Priceville, and I know Winfield won. I see they won their area, so they'll be a number 1. So I don't know who they'll be playing, but
I'll probably get the number 2 seed.
she's typing in. Winfield plays Lamar County. Oh, was okay. 3, not 12. Okay. Made a correction. All right. Hey, I just got some of the scores from 33-40. So hey, but anyway,
as fast as you can.
That's right. But we're gonna go ahead and go to our next commercial break, and we'll come back. I'll start with some of the college scores. Mal will come in. So, like I say, as soon as we come back from commercial, callers start calling in, because when Mal gets rolling, he'll roll for about 20 minutes, and you will not get in. So go ahead and get your scores in as soon as you can, as soon as we come back. We'll be right back here in just. Do what? Okay. All right.
About 15 seconds.
About 15 seconds. They're gonna boot me out of here. So, but
get us out of here.
Oh shoot, you need another. Oh yeah, reach in the back of that thing right there.
Drew, it seems like it's a jungle out here. Where are you buying your gasoline?
Man, I'm fueling up at the Hackleburg Panther Mart. These high gas prices make me want to scream.
Well, how competitive are they?
About 10 cents average on the gallon, and you can get a good cup of joe and a meal to go.
Coffee, food, cheap gas? I'm sold.
Hey, brother, it's all about economics.
At CIS Home Loans, we are a full-service mortgage bank with over 25 years of experience. We specialize in helping our customers achieve their goals. Whether you are buying a new home or refinancing your existing home, CIS can help you make it a reality. At CIS, the relationship we form during the loan process are as important to us as your business. Contact us on the web at CISHomeLoans.com or toll free 800-844-4845 or just stop by the office at 851 North Military Street, Hamilton, Alabama. We look forward to meeting you.
People's Trust Bank. It's our bank. Do you need a CD, a checking, a savings account? Do you need a loan for a house or that perfect automobile that you found? Check with a facility that facilitates. The staff and management at People's Trust Bank invite you to come by and allow them to work for you. That's People's Trust Bank in Hamilton and Hackleburg, Alabama.
CJS Wholesale in downtown Hackleburg with new shipments arriving weekly and daily specials. Just look at what you can find in our store. Very expensive coffee for just a few bucks. And with this wide selection of canned goods at this price, you might as well be stealing it. Juice, cereal, breakfast items, candy, and beef jerky, all at our everyday low price. We also carry good cookware, small home appliances, indoor and outdoor home decor items. Like us on Facebook. Come by and see us today in the old downtown Hackleburg area at CJS Wholesale, where we'll beat the daylights out of the prices that you're used to.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
We're back. All right. Hey, caller, they was calling during the commercial break, so y'all call on back, and there's about 3 or 4 of them called in. But like I say,
here we go.
Sports Connection. Hello.
Yes, I was wanting to put a score in.
Okay, go ahead.
1410 Alabama.
And what was your name?
It's Peyton Nash.
Peyton Nash. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let me make sure that score's okay real quick. That's good.
Okay. Appreciate
Thank you, Peyton.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and start running down some college scores. And like I say, y'all just keep calling because about 10 minutes, Matt will call in, and when he gets running his mile, boy, you don't get in.
He's taking us out of here.
He's just like a freight train all the way to about the end of the show. So I suggest everybody be calling in next 10 minutes. All right, you had North Carolina 26, Pittsburgh 19, TCU 40, West Virginia 10, Western Michigan 58, Eastern Michigan 28, Buffalo 29, Miami, Ohio 24, Oregon 61, Arizona State 55. And I watched that game, and you talking about a shootout.
It was.
Oh, man, it was just like, it was crazy. And see, Winfield plays Geraldine at Winfield. So, and Fayette plays, that's a long name, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Kate Duncan Smith. Fayette
Kate.
versus Kate Duncan Smith at Fayette.
That's a school.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Also known as, it's in Grant.
Grant, okay. But going back to that Oregon, I was watching it, and it was just like one would score, and bam, the other one was scoring, and they would score. They would like one would intercept it and go down and score, and it's like the next play, they would run it back for like a touchdown for like 80 something yards or something, and then the other one would come down, throw an interception, he'll catch it, he'd run for a touchdown, or either he would get back down to it, then they score, and then it was just like that all night long. But you know, when you get playing like the the WAC and the Big Ten, the not Big Ten, but the out there at the out west, that's all it is. I mean, it's just they don't have no defense. It's just all offense. Just, so 60 points ain't nothing. Them had Louisville 20, Wake Forest 19, UConn 31, East Carolina 13, Louisiana Tech 42, Rice 17. Utah State 58, Wyoming 27, Ole Miss 27, Auburn 19, Texas A&M 35, South Carolina 28, Florida State 45, Syracuse 21, Penn State 38, Illinois 0, Purdue 55, Nebraska 45, Wisconsin 48, Rutgers 10, Western Kentucky 55, Old Dominion 30, Navy 29, South Florida 17, Virginia Tech 26, Boston College 10, Ball State 20, UMass 10, Southern Miss 34, UTEP 13, Virginia 21, Georgia Tech 21. That didn't end up in the tie. It's 28-21. 28-21. You got USC 27, California 21, UCLA 35, Colorado 31, Florida Gators. You got to give a big shout to the Florida Gators. I mean, I tell you, they, for the last about 4 or 5 years, I mean, they've done the chin. It's been tough on them, trying to rebuild and all that stuff. But hey, they beat Georgia 27-3, and I believe
they're for real.
I believe they probably won the East, but I know they still have to beat Vanderbilt this weekend. So, but I don't see how they can lose to Vanderbilt, because
they shouldn't.
One of my buddies is so funny. One of my buddies, Todd Jackson, I was talking to him today, and I told him, I said, well, this will be the perfect weekend if they can just like let all the players rest and they put all their cheerleaders and band in there to play Vanderbilt. But that was just a joke, So if you're a Vandy fan, I didn't mean that. But Clemson 56, NC State 41. You had Oklahoma 62, Kansas 7, Oklahoma State 70. Texas Tech 53, Iowa 31, Maryland 15, Marshall 34, Charlotte 10, Boise State 55, UNLV 27, San Diego State 41, Colorado State 17, Appalachian State 44, Troy State 41, Arkansas 63, UT Martin 28, Tulsa 40, SMU 31, Houston 34, Vanderbilt 0, Miami, Florida 30, Duke 27, Utah 27, Oregon State 12, Iowa State 24, Texas 0. You had Michigan 29, Minnesota 26. I watched that game. Now, that was a good game right there.
It was too.
I mean, I thought Michigan wasn't going to win the game, but hey, they ended up pulling it out. So I was glad because now Michigan, I think they've lost. Well, they lost Michigan 2 this
State.
year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they lost Michigan State. Actually, they should have won against Michigan State that. And then that kicker started getting all them death threats and everything, So I mean, it's I hate that, but you got to think about it.
Be a kicker in college or pro, you want especially college.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at old Foster. A few years back, he had he got death threats, and so did old Jeremy Shelley and all them. It's just crazy. Memphis 41, Tulane 13. Memphis Tigers, they're 8-0 this year. I mean, they're having a fantastic season.
They're strong.
Now, I don't know if it's this weekend or next weekend they play Houston, and that's going to be a good game, and they're both undefeated. So it just depends on who wins that game, what happens. I mean, it could, Memphis could sneak up in there and get in the Final Four. I mean, you just never know. It depends on who loses and stuff like that because, right now, either Alabama or LSU, one's going to lose. Mm-hmm. Okay. Michigan State, Ohio State, one of them's going to lose because they got to play each other.
Right.
So, it's up in the air.
It
I
is.
mean, you know,
It's still-
so just because
Still wide open.
my scenario is I'm thinking, I was telling Tim, I'm
Yeah.
like, you just think if it could be like a couple years ago, if Alabama beats LSU this week, okay, they both, and then Alabama wins on out.
Yeah.
Okay, LSU's only got one loss.
Mm-hmm.
You take Michigan State and Ohio State. Well, if Michigan State beats Ohio State, they're pretty much probably done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that could put LSU back up in there. So hey, it could be another
Play 'em
repeat
twice.
of two SEC teams playing the championship for the national championship. So I mean, you never know how it's going to fall out.
Nope.
I mean, it's
You'll
still
never
going to be
know.
crazy, and then just because.
It'd be sweet though to see the SEC back in the final.
Yeah, it would.
It
I
would be
just
very sweet.
Sports Connection.
Man, two SEC teams play for the championship, and everybody would pass slap out on the West Coast.
Hey, I'm telling you. But I tell you what, though, I mean, it's very likely that if Alabama wins, I mean, it's possible, is it not?
Yes, it is. Very much so.
But,
Let me
then you
tell
still,
about Hoover win.
and then you still can't count out the Florida Gators.
No.
They've only lost to LSU, so if they,
Swing, no.
so I mean, they could turn around. That's another scenario. Alabama wins. Okay, well, they go to the SEC championship and say Florida beats Alabama.
Mhm.
Okay, with one. Okay, well they could go and be one of the Final Four teams, and
As well.
I mean, you just never know. I mean, how that's going to work out.
Florida is a dangerous looking team.
Yeah, they are.
They got a lot of confidence in their new coach, and he's putting new life in them, and I think they've worked very hard.
Well, they got a little cocky. Now they're talking about, them being the best defense in the SEC. I think they better grow up a little bit before they match themselves with the Crimson Tide. I think the front seven Crimson Tide hitting them out.
Hey, front seven at Crimson Tide, like I agree, like you've said in the past, nobody can line up, I don't think, toe-to-toe and can run over them. I mean, just
Oh,
straight up.
no,
try to
that's
run.
that's a men children right there.
Oh,
Right.
man-child, yeah.
Jim, let me tell you about that team that Hoover beat. When I was coaching in Florida, that was the team that I always had to play in the second round, that North Marion team.
Right.
Mhm.
This year they had 18 Division I signees on that team, or two signed 18. 4 of those 18 are in the SEC. And that's the caliber of team that Hoover beat, and that means they're undefeated in the state of Florida just about every year. They're nothing but a Division I machine is what they are.
Right. See, and Hoover's not as tough this year as they are usually.
My old
And
teammate, John.
for them to manhandle North Marion like that,
Right.
that shocked me, because I know, like I said, they would beat me sometimes. I'd have a pretty good team down there, and they'd beat me sometimes by 60. I know what they were about to get into, but Hoover just it was like everything just clicked for Hoover.
Right.
It was a pretty good ball game. I watched it on TV.
That's an old teammate of mine, Josh Nibley.
Oh yeah.
Josh gets them ready, and I mean, like you said, he's a competitor. He'll make them compete as good as they can.
You got that right.
I know.
How about that Miami game? Did Duke not get hosed on that?
Yeah.
Bad. Bad. And for them to only get 2 game suspension, and I mean, that's a mild punishment compared to kids that have busted their tail and they get ready for that game, and then have the referee take it from them. I mean, and of course, I thought, this whole weekend, if you scan this weekend, was probably the worst officiating weekend in the world. Even the kid from Tennessee, he ejected him. That was no more a target than nothing on the Tennessee game.
No.
Do you watch any NFL much, Mal?
I watched a little bit of it. Yeah.
Did you see that hit that Seattle guy got hit yesterday and just knocked
Oh
him
yeah,
out?
the Heath guy. He got his tail wrong.
Man, I was sitting there watching it. I mean, he did not even move. He was just
That's what I'm
he
saying.
was out.
Every time I see something like that, I don't know if y'all remember Chucky Mullins from Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I get a flashback of that. That was hard right there.
Yeah, he was from
that guy
Russell.
from Vanderbilt. That hit Chucky. He still has issues. I'm talking about some deep issues.
Right.
And I think about that. I said, man, you need to move, man. I mean, that's scary right there.
Yeah, I mean, he just balled up too. I mean, when he got hit, I just couldn't believe it. But
That's why I tell people too. They hit the ground and them, they hit the ground like you shooting a duck or a dove, and you fold and they just hit there and they don't never move. And that's the scariest part I've ever seen in all my 17 years of football.
I've never seen as many nasty fractures that I've seen this year. And in the years I've been, been on the sidelines 30 years as an athletic trainer, I've never seen as many nasty fractures as we had this year in football. It is nasty. I think the players are getting bigger, they're getting stronger, they're getting faster, and as they get bigger and stronger, a bone can only take so much.
Yeah, ligaments and tendons too.
So that's just like yesterday in the NFL. How many big name players got hurt yesterday? There was a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of money that's going to be sitting on the sidelines right there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Some sad money there.
If y'all looking for a coaching job, there's about 15 open right now.
Yeah.
I hate to see Frank Beamer.
Oh.
He's such an ambassador for the game.
He is.
The only time the only time I really got to see him, we went up to the Music City Bowl. It was our first year the Music City Bowl was in Nashville, and that's the night that it slated. And I think Georgia Tech, Virginia Tech had about 5 block punts or block kicks on Alabama. It wasn't a pretty night, but I got to meet him that night, and he's a class act. He really is.
He really is.
Well, what do you got, Mal? What's some of the info you got for this coming up next week and stuff?
I'm telling you what, this is how I'm looking at this game. I think Derrick Henry has had just about all of Leonard Fournette that he could stomach in 1 year. I think Derrick Henry is saying, look, I'm the big dog and you're still the pup in this conference, and I'm fixing to show you how we're going to run Saturday. I think the mindset he's got, he's just tired of hearing about Leonard Fournette. Derrick Henry's he's not a punk. He's not a player that is not good. So I'm sure that he's going to give LSU all he wants.
Yeah, I seen a video the other day where he squatted 500 pounds the other day.
Yeah, I seen that too on Facebook. Sure.
So ain't just anybody can be squatting no 500 pounds.
No.
You got that right, man. I think that's the mindset he's going to have, and I believe he's going to run like a wild man Saturday.
I believe they're going. I think you can't take the yards away from Fournette. You just can't. He's going to get his yards.
Yeah.
There ain't no way around it. But for LSU to beat Alabama, it's going to come from Harris some way or another by throwing the ball, running the ball. They're going to have to do it in another way. And again, Les Miles never can do. It could be some more Auburn fake plays. Like how he did against Florida, that fake field goal. That's how they won the ball game. So.
Yeah.
But I know Nick in his mind, he's already going through. He knows that Les is smart,
Les reminds me of one of those dudes that you play some sandlot football, and he's down in the dirt, in the huddle, just drawing stuff out in the dirt. That's how he reminds me of. He said, "Let me tell you what, this is what we're going to run right here."
Yeah.
That over in the grass, got his little Gatorade bottles over there. This is what we're going to run.
Yeah.
Here they go. He reminds me of that kind of guy.
Never run that play
He's
before.
a funny guy, man. You meet him in person, man. That guy's a nut.
Yeah. I just wonder though. I wonder if old Mark Richt, those years are about done at Georgia though. After because he really can't, especially after this weekend and all that stuff. I just wonder, if he's.
I think the powers that be have had just about all they could handle over there.
Yeah.
He what they said he is 5 out of 20 on the Power 5, ranked team. Because he's been there, and that's not very good odds there for.
Right.
You know who's waiting in the wings who want that job, don't you? Jimbo wants that job pretty bad. So.
Jimbo Fisher.
Oh yeah. So we'll see.
I really don't. I don't know though. I don't know. He's sitting pretty good at Florida State though.
Yeah.
But I don't know though.
He's definitely getting in that SEC though.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
They're the little sisters, We're the big brothers, He's down there playing with the sisters. He's supposed to be playing with the brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I still think Florida State. Let's see.
They won.
Yeah, they won. But I still think they're going to get beat another time. Man, it's very possible.
Dabo Swinney is going to step on his forehead
When do they play? When they play? Next weekend?
Well, but, yeah, this weekend coming up.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I'll have to be pulling for Dabo. He's no teammate of mine.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll tell you what, he is a class. I'll tell you what, he's just proof that you don't have to cuss a kid to win.
No. He does. He does more positive reinforcement. He's a player's coach. He's always he was a walk-on in Alabama his first 2 years, and then his last 2 years he made it. On scholarship. But Dabo always positive, upbeat as a teammate. Always willing to helping hand to help you up, be there for you, and I see that fully in how he also coaches.
Right.
I see some of Coach Stallings.
If you're a kid from that region, why would you not want to play for him? You know what I'm saying? He just, he's one of those. I call them. He's one of those guys that can step into the living room and win the battle right off the bat. He just got that kind of personality.
Mentality.
Right. Yeah, it's just like like Hugh Freeze is another good one. I think But
they're going to have to get a power broker in there at South Carolina. If they're not going to be able to bring just any old assistant in at South Carolina, because if they don't bring a power broker in at South Carolina, they will not get a kid out of that region. Not when Dabo steps in. Dabo steps in, and you got this assistant coach from another program that's taking over South Carolina, walking in there, who's going to win that battle every time. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Right.
I believe that hands down.
But
how about your boys, Auburn? I think they're about to flip over down there too.
Yeah, that's what gets me. That they bring in Muschamp, and then just like they was expecting.
World beater.
They was expecting a miracle this year. I mean, really. Right. I mean, they thought he was going to come in. They were just going to run it, and it's like he ain't done nothing. I just
don't know. There's some mechanics down there and some things that just don't fit in. Not just because it's Auburn. I mean, they're from Alabama. I pull for them when they don't line up against the Tide. But there's just some mechanics and some coaching. There's some things that just don't click right or smell right.
How about I see zero chemistry there. That's what I see. I see zero chemistry down there.
Exactly.
It's like they done giving up, and they don't even want to play like for them or something. Just
their attitude.
Well, you just when they show close up of players' eyes and stuff, they just don't have that look in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You look in the Alabama eyes or LSU or Mississippi State. Ole Miss. You look in their eyes. They got that. I'm gonna put it to you. If you play look, if you look down there, they just have that. What are we gonna do next? What's gonna happen next? Type look. They're just. I don't know. Like I said, I think they have some coaching issues down there, and I think they have some chemistry issues out there. They're just not gelling.
It's gonna be that Alabama game. It's gonna be so hard getting on that game.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be something. And Les, he had a hard time, when that kid from Mountain Brook died. He was pretty close to that kid down there.
Right.
He's I'm sure he's a little extra motivation when he comes to Tuscaloosa, with that situation as well.
Now Memphis and Houston play, I think, next weekend, right?
My! I tell you,
that's gonna be a game right there. That's gonna be a high scoring game, I figured.
But I'm willing to bet neither one of those coaches will be on that sideline next year. I think both of those coaches will be gone next year to a much better team.
Right. Well, I was asking Tim, and it's not impossible, but what do you think about, just say if Memphis runs the table, do you think just because the conference they're in that they won't make one of the Final Four teams, or do you think it's a possibility if because Michigan State or Ohio State, one of them has to lose because they play each other. Right. Alabama and LSU, one of them's got to lose. Alabama could slip up and get beat by Mississippi State. I mean, you just never know. You just think, just once they play a hard fight game, against LSU, they may be so beat up that they could get beat by just somebody like Mississippi State or Vanderbilt, or just anybody. I mean, anybody could beat anybody on a given day, So, so what do you think of Memphis's chances? Like pretty slim, or what if they run it out?
Well, like you said, it's going to have to be a chain reaction of losses in the Power 5 conferences.
I mean, I'd like to
I don't
see
think
it.
they can leave them out. I really don't.
I like to see somebody like that get into it's, you know, that's just like look at the Kansas City Royals, you know. I mean, I was proud of them, you know.
Oh, that was great.
You know, you didn't have like the Braves or the Yankees or the Red Sox. You know, you had a team that's normally on the bottom. They come through and just clean house this year, you know.
The last championship was 30 years ago.
Yes, sir. And they redeemed themselves from last year in the World Series, and that's what they told the owner, that they would this year they would put the nail in the coffin and bring that bring that trophy home. Of course, the owner, he said that one the division or whatever trophy looked nice, but he wanted the one with the flags on it. So this year he was standing there with the World Series championship.
We tell the owner he's getting ready to open up that checkbook too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That'll massage your checkbook real well.
You got that right. It'll be some zeros signed next couple weeks.
Yeah, it's amazing what a couple of zeros will do at the end of a number.
You got that right.
Yes, sir.
Well, Matt, I appreciate you calling in like every week and everything. We're fixing to go ahead and give some stuff away and get on out of here, and look forward to talking to you next week.
Enjoyed it very much.
All right, Jeremy. Enjoy. Y'all have a good one.
All right, you
too,
too.
sir.
All right. Well, we're going to go back to our last commercial break. We'll come right back. We'll give away these prizes.
Get it started.
Drew, it seems like it's a jungle out here. Where are you buying your gasoline?
Man, I'm fueling up at the Hackleburg Panther Mart. These high gas prices make me want to scream.
Well, how competitive are they?
About 10 cents average on the gallon, and you can get a good cup of joe and a meal to go.
Coffee, food, cheap gas? I'm sold.
Hey, brother, it's all about economics.
At CIS Home Loans, we are a full-service mortgage bank with over 25 years of experience. We specialize in helping our customers achieve their goals. Whether you are buying a new home or refinancing your existing home, CIS can help you make it a reality. At CIS, the relationship we form during the loan process are as important to us as your business. Contact us on the web at CISHomeLoans.com or toll free 800-844-4845 or just stop by the office at 851 North Military Street, Hamilton, Alabama. We look forward to meeting you.
People's Trust Bank. It's our bank. Do you need a CD, a checking, a savings account? Do you need a loan for a house or that perfect automobile that you found? Check with a facility that facilitates. The staff and management at People's Trust Bank invite you to come by and allow them to work for you. That's People's Trust Bank in Hamilton and Hackleburg, Alabama.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
We're going to go ahead and give away the prizes. The first one's going to be for Smoking Jay's small chicken dinner. And the winner is... You got Mom. Mom, you want a chicken dinner. All right.
Sounds good to me.
That does sound good, don't it? All right, now you got a